Good day and welcome to 5-Minute Bible Stories, where we dissect, digest, and understand the Word of God. Today, we're looking at the iconic story of David and Goliath. Imagine the scene. A giant stands on the battlefield, shouting insults at God's people. This is Goliath of Gath, over 9 feet tall. His armor alone weighs 125 pounds. He's a professional warrior, a killing machine. For 40 days, morning and evening, he taunts the Israelite army. Choose a man and have him come fight me. If he wins, we'll be your subjects. If I win, you'll be ours. And the entire army of Israel, including King Saul, is terrified. These are trained soldiers, but they are paralyzed by fear. Meanwhile, back in Bethlehem, a teenage shepherd named David is tending his father's sheep. His father, Jesse, sends him to the front lines to bring food to his 3 oldest brothers and check on them. David arrives just as the army is shouting the war cry. He runs to the battle lines and, while talking with his brothers, Goliath steps forward and shouts his usual defiance. David watches the Israelite soldiers run away in fear. He overhears them talking about the reward for killing the giant, great wealth, the king's daughter in marriage, and a tax exemption for the family. But David's perspective is different. He asks, "Who is this uncircumcised Philistine that he should defy the armies of the living God?" The soldiers see an unbeatable giant. David sees an enemy of God who must be stopped. His oldest brother, Eliab, gets angry, scorning him for leaving the sheep just to watch the battle. But David isn't fazed. Word spreads that someone is actually interested in fighting Goliath, and the news reaches King Saul. Saul sends for David, who boldly declares, "Let no one lose heart. Your servant will go and fight this Philistine." Saul scoffs, "You are only a young man," and he has been a warrior from his youth. But David replies, "Your servant has been keeping his father's sheep. When a lion or a bear came and took a sheep, I went after it, struck it, and rescued the sheep. When it turned on me, I grabbed it by its hair, struck it, and killed it. This Philistine will be like one of them, because he has defied the armies of the living God. The Lord who rescued me from the paw of the lion and the bear will rescue me from this Philistine." David's confidence in himself. It's in God. He's faced danger before, and God was with him. Saul finally agrees and tries to dress David in his own armor, but it's too heavy and unfamiliar. David takes it off. "I cannot go in these," he says. Instead, he grabs his staff, goes to a stream, and chooses 5 smooth stones. With his shepherd's bag and his sling, he approaches Goliath. The giant looks David over and is insulted. "Am I a dog that you come at me with sticks?" He curses David and threatens to feed him to the birds. But David's response is legendary. "You come against me with sword and spear and javelin, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defied. This day the Lord will deliver you into my hands, and the whole world will know that there is a God in Israel. For the battle is the Lord's, and he will give all of you into our hands." As Goliath moves in, David runs to meet him. He reaches into his bag, pulls out a stone, and slings it. The stone sinks into Goliath's forehead, and the giant falls face down. The impossible has happened. The giant is down. David runs, takes Goliath's own sword, and finishes the job. When the Philistines see their hero is dead, they turn and run. Victory belongs to Israel because one teenager trusted God more than he feared a giant. This story is all about perspective. The Israelite army thought Goliath was too big to defeat. David thought he was too big to miss. They focused on the giant's strength. David focused on the fact that he was defying the living God. He didn't use the king's armor. He used what he knew: a sling and stones. Empowered by faith. What giant are you facing today? What impossible situation is making you want to hide? Remember, the battle belongs to the Lord. Your giant might be big, but your God is infinitely bigger. When you step out in faith, God will guide your stone. What's your Goliath? Share in the comments below and let's encourage each other. And don't forget to subscribe for more Bible stories of ordinary people doing extraordinary things through faith. Thanks for watching.